Go for it, buddy.
Hi, here we are again with another, hopefully the final set of a series of videos here on this Sampiyon MFPA SDS mag thing that I bought and started the video series on. So I'm going to go over first what we've done to it. First thing first, and after the first video, I got some comments, some good stuff, and like I said, comments good or bad, that's how we learn. Nothing real scathing, I like that, but one of the viewers said, hey, put a foregrip on it. So I had this foregrip on my SKS, and the first thing I did was rob that grip. I put that on there, and that gives a nice firm hold, because we were having trouble with my hand slipping off because the slide was kind of getting stuck. So that's on there now, and I disassembled the shotgun, took the bolt out. Anywhere there was a sharp edge, anything that didn't feel right, I took a little file to, smoothed things off, cleaned it up, took a green scrubber to it, smoothed it all up, cleaned out the inside, the chamber and everything. And now this thing works slick as snot as far as the action goes. Now we got the ATI 6-position stock that I just finished installing. That's part of the, hey, can we put Remington furniture on it? And as the other video explains, this is for a Remington, a Mossberg, or I can't remember the other shotgun. It fits 3 different shotguns. Anyway, this is on a Sampiyon shotgun. And of course, in the other video, I described the modifications I did where it doesn't exactly line up perfect, but the fact is it fits and it's functional. And I kind of like this stock because it has a QD mount already here. If you want to put a sling on it, you have a QD release right here. Anyway, that's what I've done to the shotgun to modify it. Up here, we're talking about different magazines that'll fit. Well, I could not find any Sega mags at all right now with what's going on in the world.
Because of COVID,
yeah, COVID. And anyway, what I have here, I marked it with a P. This here is a AR-12 magazine for Panzer AR-12. That's what they sell it for, but I think a lot of the AR-12s probably take the same mag. This is the 10-round mag for the SDS. They look identical. The only way I can tell them apart is the bottom. You can see the bottom floor plate. They're a little different. The rest of the magazine, same thing. They are the same. This magazine is a 5-round magazine. ATI for a Bulldog 12 gauge. There's your part number if you're interested. Now, again, what I'm doing here is information only. Not saying this is a super great shotgun. Not saying we're all tactical and everything's awesome with this thing. What I'm saying is $200 shotgun. What are the options? Are you stuck to SDS mags? Well, the answer is no, because these mags all cost the same price. They're like 30 bucks a piece. So with this Bulldog magazine, a couple features. It has a rail on it. You can actually mount it on your rail for a foregrip. Why? I don't know, but you could do it. And it has a quick release right here. So you can slide it off and on if it's your spare mag and you want to carry it up there. What I had to do was...
Can we just stop and just for a second and realize how silly that is?
Well, I know.
Okay.
I don't get it, but I'll never do that with it.
No big deal.
But you have to run the floor plate, obviously, or everything just kind of falls out. So with this hand grip, I had to take and cut off about ½ an inch of it, because the magazine has to seat all the way up where these little nubbins are. I'll just call them nubbins because I'm not a...
It's a technical term, buddy.
Yeah, it's technically a nubbin. So I carved this down until it was below the nubbin, and it locked right in there. Otherwise, I couldn't get the mag to lock in. Once I did that, the magazine locks into place, and you can see the top of the mag. It looks just like the SDS mags. So what we're going to do here today is I am boogered up. If you've seen the brace on my arm, I still got some time to heal, and I can't be shooting shotguns. So I got my my trusty brother-in-law here, who's going to do the tactical part of this demonstration. What we're using right now, all 4 of these mags are loaded with this really low base Winchester $7 a round or $7 a box 8-shot. Okay, we're going to shoot all these, and then we're going to come back. And I stepped up like 1 notch and got some 6-shot super speed Winchester, 1,350 feet per second, velocity, all that kind of stuff. Little bit better. They had some double-aught at the gun store when I went there, but they wanted $45 a round. And I just, you know.
And your kidney. I think they were asking
for
your
kidney.
kidney.
I'm retired, and I can't afford to just go out and buy $45 box of shotgun to make a video, so I got the next best thing to that, and we're going to try 2 different types of ammo, both in 2 3/4. I would like to try some slugs in it at some point, so good luck finding those, but maybe I'll get my hands on some at some time. So here we go. We're going to move on to the next phase here, and we're going to do some shooting with this thing and see how it performs. Hopefully better than the first video. Stand by.
One can hope.
All right, so we're starting out with an SDS 10-round magazine with all the little goodies in place. Let's see how this thing does.
That's exciting.
Move that cigar out of the way. Bam! Transitioning. Oh, wait a minute. Cover, right?
Yeah.
Little cover check there. We're going to transition to the Panzer magazine.
Got one. Light strike on that one.
Light strike. Huh.
Ergonomically, really hard to get that magazine release.
SDS 5-round.
This a 5-rounder?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, with the goofy ass one next.
Oh, yeah. The cool foregrip one.
One's garbage.
Okay. So the Bulldog magazine didn't fare so well. It did empty, but you could see it had some hang-ups. And the Panzer mag had one glitch at the beginning.
I think that was a light strike on the gun, though.
Okay.
Well, I'll fish that round out. Here it is, right here. Didn't even strike.
Well, I noticed as I was loading both of those magazines, there's a really sharp edge at the top of the mag. And I was catching the rounds as I was putting them in. So that could be a I need to use it kind of thing, or go in there and clean those edges up. I don't know. But definitely we're gonna transition now to that other ammo. And what I'll do is I'll take a little file to the edge of those before we load them up and see if that makes a difference.
So a couple things that I'm not really thrilled about. One is that it's got that automatic, I don't know if you talked about this in one of your earlier videos. This automatically shoots itself forward.
Right.
What that does is that cuts out any kind of emergency tactical reloads, either over the top or under the bottom. Of course, under the bottom is going to suck anyway because you got the big ass magazine down there. The other thing is that magazine release is AR style. So if you're familiar with the AR platform, and this is all reminiscent of that, right? You're not going to be able to reach there, which is weird. And to be honest, I didn't know what I was doing when it got to the mag change. I was like, what am I doing?
Well, it looks like it's a little farther forward, you know, from the trigger.
Well, yeah. If you've got fingers like that, you're probably a star of a horror film or something. I don't know. So.
Okay, so at this point, we're looking at maybe this probably work for some home defense, but I wouldn't want it if I was a SWAT operator. How's that sound?
No, I do not.
All right.
You can pretty much light my second cigar on that barrel right now.
Nice.
Excellent.
Well, let it cool off. We'll be back.
There we go.
Yeah? Okay, so we're looking at this 5-round mag, the Bulldog one.
the trash mag.
Right in here, when you load it, it's a little bit of a sharp edge right on the edge here. So I'm going to take that down a little bit if I have a file in my box there and just see if it makes a difference while we're out here. All right, so we're back with the 2 aftermarket not right magazines and the super speed ammo, and I did file off a little bit of the edges, and we're just going to see if that made any difference at all.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, that middle finger hurts. Woo. Go.
Huh.
Better.
Better.
Yeah.
Sharp edges are a killer in the gun world. Hey, you got to push that all the way in.
You're not going to edit that out, are you?
No, I'm not.
I don't even know where that round went.
It's right there.
I see it.
Yeah, there it is. I'm not going to mention the fact that he's a tactical firearms instructor. Oh.
Oh, and that finger.
Okay. All right, let's go. I'd say that was an improvement.
Significantly. I felt a little bit of a hang up a couple of times. Had to stop and look at it, but that's a lot better than it was when you got it.
So I think we'll leave it with this. Those 2 magazines, yes, they fit, and it's probably a break-it issue with those mags. Yeah, filing it to simulate shooting, I don't know, 50 rounds through it or something. Anyway, they did obviously work better after the fact. And again, we'll leave it here. I have $200 shotgun, $70 stock, $30 or $40 angled foregrip. And so that's how much I have invested in this gun, with about an hour and a half's worth of time fiddling with it. Am I stoked by this gun? No, not really, but it does work. And
See, I disagree with you.
Okay.
For what it is, you should be stoked. The amount of I've shot $200 shotguns or $300 shotguns that didn't feel as good as that did. And some, you know, that I'm not going to name, but they rhyme with, like, Rock River. They're much more grainy. The trigger, that's actually not a bad trigger. So I would, for what you put into it, I'd be happy.
Okay.
Especially nowadays when you can't find a good 870 or a Mossberg 500. Can't find them right now. You can find these. So
well, the 870 Express currently on the market is around $600 for the tactical model.
if you can get it.
If you can find it. And if you can find these things, they average about $225 to $250. I happened to get this one for $204. That's why I just grabbed it, because I wanted to see what it was all about.
It was a 100% impulse buy.
Yeah, it was straight up impulse buy. So anyway, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't rely on this thing to, you know, I don't know. Home defense, I think it's great. You know, it's great for the house. It's going to function, you know, and I think the foregrip, definitely you need a foregrip with that spring-loaded forend on there. It's kind of weird the way it works, but it functions. And I would say after filing those 2 mags, we had a pretty much 100% function reliability on that second go around. And again, I have about 100 rounds, maybe 125 put through this thing at this time. So I haven't fired 1,000 rounds through it. And I do think that firing, you know, some more rounds through it is probably going to help to break it in. So again, information. If you guys out there are interested in something like this to keep in the garage, or, you know, in the house, and just, you know, sit at the corner and forget about it and know it's there if you need it, that's probably what this gun's good for. I wouldn't hesitate to pick it up and use it if I needed to. So anyway, there you go. I'm going to end it here. Probably no more videos on this thing unless something great comes along. We got the foregrip on there. We got the stock for the Remington. It does fit, and the aftermarket mags will fit it. It'll all work. So that just shows you there's options out there for this low-cost shotgun if you want to get one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.